Children, good morning everybody. Welcome to our channel Smart Study. In the previous class we have learned from the mensuration topic all the basics of it, and we have discussed some problems also. Now in this class also I will discuss some more problems with you. Okay, shall we start now? I am zooming it, wait. See friends, now here. What is the question it is given? See. Area of a square is 392 centimeter square. Then its diagonal is what they are asking. Okay, they gave us the area of the square and they are asking us to find out the diagonal. If you see like this problems anywhere, what you should do first means you should write whatever the data they has given in the question. Okay, here they gave area, so I wrote here area. They are asking us to find diagonal, so I write diagonal equal to how much. Next, your main job is what it means. Now what side they have given, which type of quadrilateral they have given, you should see. Here they gave us whatever formulas you know based on the square you should write. Like square formulas, what will be there? Area of the square will be there, perimeter of the square will be there, yes or no? Diagonal of the square, all those formulas you write at one side, and from that formulas which will be useful for you, that one you should use in the question. Okay, now what they are asking, they gave us area and they are asking us to find the diagonal. What is the relation between the area of the square and diagonal? We know that. What is the relation? Half d square, or simply we can write d square by 2 also. Okay, area equal to d square by 2. In this formula can we substitute the values given? Yes. Now substitute, will get answer. Area value is what they gave, 392. 392 equal to d square, that is diagonal value we don't know, d square by 2. Yes or no? Now d square will be how much? D square equal to, if I send 2 to other side, what will become? 392 into 2. If we send division to other side every time, what will become? It will become multiplication. If we send multiplication to other side, it will become division. Okay, now d square equal to 392 2 is 784, then d equal to square root of 784, and therefore d equal to square root of 28. 784 is what? 28. Okay, our value is 28 centimeters. You can note it down. I will move to other problem. Later you can take screenshots and note it down every problem. Now moving to the next problem, friends. What is this question? The breadth of a rectangular hall is 3 by 4 inches of length. Means what is the meaning? The breadth is equal to 3 by 4th of its length. Can I write breadth? That is b equal to 3 by 4 of length. No, so I wrote L. Okay, first point I am reading again, listen. The breadth of the rectangular hall is 3 by 4th of its length. So breadth equal to 3 by 4 of length. Over first point. Second point, if the area of the hall is 300 square meters, area is how much they gave? 300, so I wrote here 300 square meters. Then what they are asking, what is the difference between the length and breadth of the hall? Difference means what? You should subtract it. Okay, difference means subtracting, you know, no, product means multiplication. Now they are asking us what is the difference between length and breadth. That means subtraction, I told no, L minus B. Difference between length and breadth means L minus B is how much they are asking. Okay, here what they have given us, first point they gave breadth is equal to 3 by 4th of length. This is the first clue they have given us. Second one, area they gave 300 square meters. Okay, what they are asking us question means what is the value of difference between length and breadth, that means L minus B. So what to do? I told for you, for every problem what they have given, that shape, okay, that quadrilateral, all the formulas related to that you should write. Rectangle is there, you should write area of rectangle equal to length into breadth. Okay, perimeter of the rectangle means 2 into L plus B. Again diagonal relation will be there. Now all you write at a one side. From that which is useful for us, we should use it. Okay, see here how to solve the problem I am saying. First they gave us breadth equal to 3 by 4th of the length. No, from this if I assumed this length equal to x, what will happen? If I assumed L equal to x, breadth what it will become? I wrote here, see, let L equal to x. then what will happen? Breadth equal to 3 by 4 of L. L means we substituted L as what? X. X, no? So write instead of L, X here. So B equal to 3 by 4 of L. Can I write that also as 3 by 4 of X? So now we have assumed our length value as X, then we got the breadth value of 3 by 4th of X. Okay, next if we find the area of the rectangle, what is the formula? Length into breadth. Area of the rectangle already they gave us 300. Substitute that area of rectangle here. That is 300 equal to length into breadth. No, length is how much I told? X. Into breadth is what? 3 by 4th X. Okay, I am rubbing this. Now substitute what you will get? 300 equal to X into 3 by 4x. Simplify it and say what will happen. Next I will show it. I have simplified here, you see. 300 equal to 3 by 4 x into x is there. No, if I multiply, what will happen? 3 by 4 x into x means 3 by 4 x square. X square equal to, if I send 4 to other side, what will happen? 4 into 300 divided by 3. If I do cancellation, 3 ones are 300s are. So x square equal to 4 into 100 is 400. Then x equal to square root of 400. Square root of 400 value is what? 20. That is 20 square equal to 400, you know, right? So we got the value of x. X means what? We assumed length. X equal to length equal to 20 we got. Now substitute the same length value in the breadth. Breadth means what we told? 3x by 4 x. 3 into x means what? Length we got 20. No, now 3 into 20 by 4. If you do cancellation, 4 ones are 4 5s are 20 cancel. Then 5 3s are is how much, friends? 15. So we got the value of breadth as 15 and length value of 20. They asked us to find out what? The difference between the length and the breadth. Yes or no? Difference between length and breadth means what? L minus B. Now we got the value of L as 20. Substitute here, breadth as 15. That is L minus B equal to 20 minus 15 equal to 5 meters. This is our answer, friends. See how easily we have done. What we have done first? We have assumed our length as, wait, we have assumed as, we have assumed our length as x, then we got the breadth value if we substituted in that. Then what we have done, we have founded the length value and breadth value by using the formula of the area of the rectangle. Then if we substitute the length value and breadth value, we got the difference between them, that is 5 meters. Okay, now we shall move to the next problem. Second problem is completed now. I am rubbing this hole. You can take screenshot and write. Okay. Now we shall move to the third problem, friends. I am zooming it. Wait. Now can you see it? Okay. What is the third problem? We shall see now. What they have given, a rectangular playground is 40 meters long. Long means what? Length. And 16 meters broad. Broad means breadth. Okay, they have given a playground which is in the shape of the rectangle. Okay, and they have given us the value of long means length. Length means what? Every time which is the longest side, that is called length. Breadth means the shortest side is called as the breadth. So length value is 40 meters, I have written here. Next breadth value is 16 meters, they have given, I have written here. Okay. Now they are asking at what? The cost of fencing it at rupees 3.05 per meter. Okay, fencing means what, friends? Boundary. This boundary will be there, no? Boundary wall will say no. For fencing this one, for 1 meter it will take 3.05 rupees itself for 1 meter. Then there, for what they are asking, for this whole they are asking. Whole fencing means whole this. What is this? The outer boundary one is called as the perimeter. No, if we find the perimeter, can't we know what is the value of this whole, and we can find easily what is the cost of it. Now we shall see how to solve this. See, whatever given data I have written, length equal to 40, breadth equal to 60. For 1 meter fencing equal to 3.05 rupees. No, I have written here. Next, what I have told you to do, whatever formulas are there related to the rectangle, you should write. Like what area of the rectangle, length into breadth, perimeter of the rectangle 2 into L plus B. Like that, all formulas related to rectangle you should write, and which will be useful for you, you should substitute here. Now I want this whole area, no? So what I am doing, if I get the perimeter, can't I know what is this one whole? Yes, perimeter equal to 2 into length plus breadth, you know. Now perimeter equal to 2 into length is 40 plus breadth is what? 16. So 2 into 40 plus 16 is what, friends? 56. So 2 into 56 is 12. 112. Sorry. 2 into 56 is what? 112. So we got the value of this perimeter. Now can't we find out what is the cost of that? Easily we can find out. How? They gave us what hint, for 1 meter it costs 3.05 rupees. Then this whole we have find out the perimeter. Now how much we got? 112 meters. So for 1 meter 3.05 rupees means for 112 meters how many rupees? Then what you should do? Cross multiplication. Understood this point? I am repeating again, listen. They gave us for 1 meter it costs 3.05 rupees. Then whole perimeter we have find out, no? That is 112 meters is how many rupees? If you do cross multiplication, 112 into 3.05. That is equal to 112 into 3.05. If I remove this decimal, what will happen? 305 divided by 100. After point, how many zeros are there? That many will be there in the denominator. After point, 2 zeros are there. So I wrote here after 1, 2 zeros. That is 100. If you do cancellation, what we are getting? See, 1708 by 5. Okay, if we do this division, we will get the value of 341.6 rupees. So cost is how much for fencing of 112 meters means 341.6 rupees, friends. Now we shall move to the next problem. Wait for a while. Okay, I am zooming it now. Now we shall move to fourth problem, friends. See, I am reading the question. See, before doing any question, you should not simply listen what I am saying. First, you should pause that video and you should try to do that question. You should try many times. Each question we can do in many ways. For one question, only 10 type solutions will be there. One will do in one manner. You should write the formulas, whatever data they have given, you write first, write all the formulas related to that. You try. Later you listen to my solutions. First only you should not copy whatever I have given. You try, then only you listen to the class. Now we shall move to the fourth problem. See what they have given us. The length and breadth of a rectangle are 8 centimeters and 6 centimeters. Okay. They gave the value of length is what? 8 centimeters. Breadth is what? 6 centimeters. This is centimeters, friends. This is not 60. I am writing here again. You see 6 centimeters. This is. Okay. Next what they gave us. If length and breadth of a second rectangle are 7 times and 5 times of the dimensions of the first, means what they have done here means 2 types of rectangles they have given, friends. Here I assume this as rectangle 1, second one I assumed as the rectangle 2. First one, regarding the first one, what data they have given? Length of the first triangle is 8 centimeter. I have written. So this is first triangle, that's why I assumed as L1. 1 means first triangle. L1 equal to 8 centimeters. Next, breadth is what? B1. Why it is first triangle? Again I wrote here. B1 equal to 6 centimeters. Again moving to the second one, what data they have given? If the length and breadth of a second rectangle are 7 times and 5 times of the dimensions of the first, means the second triangle length is compared to the first time 7 times it is there itself. So length L2 means what? Second rectangle. Length of the second rectangle equal to, they told 7 times of first time, no? So 7 times of first one is what? L1. So L2 equal to 7 into L1. Can I frame the equation in this way? Yes. Why? Because they gave, see, the length of the second rectangle is 7 times of the dimensions of the first. So I wrote L2 equal to 7 into L1. Similarly, you write the second one, frame the second equation. They gave the breadth of the second rectangle is 5 times. First one is L, this is breadth, 5 times of the dimensions of the second, first no. So B2, that is breadth of the second rectangle equal to 5 into first time one is how much? B1. So B2 equal to 5 into B1 I wrote. So B2 equal to 5 into B1 is what, friends? 6. I substituted 5 into B1 value here and L1 value here. Now what we are getting? L2, length of the second rectangle equal to 7 into 8. I substituted this L1 value here, remember friends. So 7 into 8 is what? 56 centimeters. Next, breadth of the second rectangle is what? 5 into 5 into 6, that is 30 centimeters. So now we got the value of the second rectangle length and breadth. L2 equal to 56 centimeter, B2 equal to 30 centimeters. L1 first rectangle and second rectangle, they only gave length and breadth, that is 8 centimeter and 6 centimeters. Now we shall see the question what they are asking us to find. Up to here over, no? Then the perimeter of the second rectangle is what they are asking, okay? What is the perimeter of the second rectangle? It's okay? What is the perimeter of the rectangle formula, friends? Perimeter of the rectangle equal to 2 into L plus B, length plus breadth. You know that. They are asking for first rectangle or second rectangle? Second one. That is why I wrote here what? P equal to 2 into L2 plus B2. Why? Because they are asking for second rectangle. If they ask first one, I used to write L1 plus B1. Now substitute L2 and B2 values here. P equal to 2 into L2 is how much? 56 plus B2 is how much? 30. 56 plus 30 is how much, friends? 86. So 2 into 86, that is 172 centimeters. So finally we got the perimeter of the second rectangle, that is 172 centimeters, friends. Okay. Shall we move to next problem? Fifth problem. See here. What is the question they have given? I am reading. The length of the, again rectangle problem only. The length of the rectangular plot is twice its breadth. That means twice means what? 2 times. Remember, twice means 2 times, thrice means 3 times. Remember, this is very important. Okay. They have given the length of the rectangular plot is twice its breadth. So can I write length is equal to twice its breadth? They have given. So 2 into B, because twice its breadth, no, 2 into B. If they given thrice its breadth means I used to write 3 into B. So L equal to 2B, that is length is equal to twice, 2 times of its breadth. This is our first equation. From the first point we have framed it. Second one, if the length of its diagonal is 9 root 5 meters, okay, they have given us one diagonal length, that is how much? 9 root 5 meters. Then the perimeter of the rectangle is they are asking, okay, they gave the value of the length of the diagonal and length as the twice its breadth means 2b. They are asking us to find what? Perimeter. Now what you should write? All the formulas regarding this rectangle, area, perimeter, here diagonal also came. So write the formula related to the area of the rectangle and the diagonal. What is the formula, friends? D square, that is this is the diagonal, no? D square equal to, I am writing, okay, this is our diagonal. This line is diagonal. So D square equal to L square plus B square. You know that this is the formula between the relation between the area of the rectangle and the diagonal. See, how you will get this formula? I am cutting this one. See, I have from this rectangle I have drawn a triangle. Here what happened? This is our breadth, this is our length, this is what? Diagonal. From hypotenuse theorem, how will you write? What is the hypotenuse theorem? Longest side equal to sum of the both shortest side squares. Here longest side is what? D. So what we should write? This is only hypotenuse, no, or we can simply say hypotenuse square equal to sum of the base square plus opposite square. Okay, D square. The slant height square equal to base is what? L square plus opposite is what? B square. Yes or no? This is the Pythagoras theorem. The largest side equal to sum of the shortest side. This is the largest side, L. Shortest side is what? This one. 2 are there, no? S1 I am thinking this one, S2 as I am thinking as this one. So L square equal to S1 square plus S2 square is our formula. So I have written this one. See, D square equal to L square plus B square. That is D equal to, if I send this square to other side, what it will happen? Square root of L square plus B square. Now whatever values they have given, we shall substitute there. See, now they gave L equal to 2B, right? I am zooming, wait. Now see friends, they gave length equal to twice the breadth. So L equal to 2B. First, if I assume this breadth as x, I have assumed here, see, if I assume this breadth as x, what will happen? Length, so length equal to 2 into b, that is 2 into b is x now, L equal to 2x. Now they gave formula, I am writing here, you see. What is the formula between the area of the rectangle and the diagonal? D equal to, wait, I am writing again, D equal to square root of what friends? Length square L square, this is square, plus breadth square. Okay, substitute these values now. Diagonal value they gave us already what? 9 root 5. I substituted this diagonal value as 9 root 5. Here equal to square root of length is how much? 2x. 2x whole square plus breadth is how much? X square. Now 2x square whole square means what? 2 square is what? 4 into x square is x square is x square. So 4x square plus x square. If you add this 4x square plus x square, what you'll get? 5x square. So square root of the 5x square. This 9 root 5 equal to square root of 5x square means if I split this into two parts, what will happen? Square root of 5 into square root of x square. Here root 5 into square root gets cancelled, root 5 into x. Now finally what we got? 9 root 5 equal to root 5 into x. Now cancel root 5, root 5. What we got? X equal to 9. What is the value of x? X means we assumed as breadth. So we got the breadth value as 9. If you substituted the breadth value in length, can't we get the length value? Length they gave 2 into b. Now b value is what friends? 9. So no, breadth is 9. L equal to 2b means 2 into 9, that is 18. Now we got the value of length as 18, breadth as 9. Now they are asking us to find what? Perimeter. You all know the formula of the perimeter of the rectangle is what? 2 into L plus B. Now substitute the values of the L and B here. 2 into L is what? 18 plus breadth is what? 9. So 2 into 18 plus 9 is what friends? 27. So perimeter equal to 27 into 2 is nothing but 54 meters is our answer. Okay, now we shall move to the next problem. Sixth problem. See here. I am zooming. Now is it okay? Now see friends, what is there here? The area of a rectangular park is 2525 centimeter square and its breadth is 50 meters, then its length is they are asking. Okay, what did they give us? Area they have given, breadth they have given, they are asking us to find the length. How will you find? Say, this is the length, this is breadth. I have written all the formulas. See, like this you should write every time. What data they have given you should write, and all the formulas related to that you should write. This is the process for solving any problem in the mensuration. In mensuration you need to learn the formulas first perfectly. Okay, if you know the formulas perfectly only, you can do these problems easily. I wrote here area of the rectangle is length into breadth. Perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into L plus B. The relation between the area and the diagonal is what? D square equal to L square plus B square. Okay, then if we send the square other side, what it will happen here? D equal to square, if I send to other side, square root of L square plus B square. Okay, now area I have written, breadth they gave, length they are asking to find. What is the area of the rectangle formula friends? Area of the rectangle equal to length into breadth. Yes or no? Now area is 2525 equal to length we don't know. L into breadth we know 50 they gave. So L equal to 2525 divided by 50. If you do cancellation, what you are getting? L equal to 50.5 meters. Okay. So what is the value of our length? 50.5 meters, friends. Okay. By this I am ending the session. In the next class I will discuss some more problems with you. Thank you, friends, and if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel Smart Study. Please be at home and be safe. Thank you. Bye.